Hi there. So you've narrowed your options down to Wix and would like to start creating a website. But there's still the question of how much this is going to cost and what pricing tier is best for you. Let me guide you through the available options. First things first, Wix can be used entirely for free. Yes, you don't need to spend a dime. The downside is that you won't be able to use a professional domain name and your visitors will see a Wix banner at the top. It may be good enough for personal projects, though. Okay, this is Wix's pricing page. 4 plans with a lot of information. Here are even more plans, so there is a total of 8 plans. You have the option to pay for your plan monthly, yearly, or every 2 years. The longer the duration, the cheaper your plan will be. You'll always see the final price before you check out. So let's start with the cheapest plan, Combo. Like all paid plans, it shows no ads and includes a free domain name for 1 year. After the first year, the domain will cost about $15 per year. Even though it says for personal use, it's usually good enough for a small business website as well. The bandwidth of 2 gigabytes should be sufficient for around 2,000 to 3,000 monthly visitors. Don't get confused by the 30 video minutes comment. If you don't want to upload your videos to Wix, you can always add as many YouTube videos as you like. There's no limit. The unlimited plan has no bandwidth cap. This means that Wix doesn't limit the maximum amount of visitors. It also gives you 10 gigabytes of web space. That's important if you plan to upload a lot of photos. 10 gigabytes will easily be enough for a few thousand photos. On top of that, Wix adds 3 further bonuses worth money. When you add up these sums, you might think that Wix gives you $420. Sounds like quite a lot, but is it worth it? Actually, we think that most users won't need these features. Why? For instance, you can get these vouchers easily elsewhere around the web. The Site Booster app is only interesting when you want to get listed in directories like Yelp or Foursquare. But you can also do this manually for free. It's the same with the Visitor Analytics app. No need for it because it's easy to connect Google Analytics with your website, and it's free. So paying more for these features every month only makes sense when you really need them from the beginning and want to save a few minutes at best. The Pro plan kind of works the same way as the Unlimited. Wix adds even more apps that may or may not be useful to you. Not everybody will need a new logo or an event calendar. Why this is shown as the best value option here isn't entirely clear to us. The VIP plan is the exact same plan as the Pro plan. The only difference is that Wix promises better support. I want to stress that Wix is meant to be used by beginners and their FAQ is very well documented. The quality of the support will be the same, but you will get your answers faster. Let's jump to the business and e-commerce plans. Their main purpose is to accept online payments. In other words, they are needed to open an online store or to sell your services through bookings. Unlike competitors like Shopify, Wix doesn't charge any commission fee, which is great. Basically, they work just like the previous plans mentioned in this video. This means an online store through the Business Basic plan will have the exact same features as an online store created with the Business VIP plan. For that reason, it's difficult to recommend anything other than the Business Basic plan. So, this sums up our Wix pricing overview. Even though there are 8 different plans, you can pretty much narrow them down to Combo for basic sites and Business Basic for e-commerce websites. Keep in mind that you can always upgrade later, keeping the credit you've already paid. In case you still have questions, make sure you leave us a comment. Thanks for watching.